one haters, and they y'all can kiss my ass. Turned up with my niggas, turned up with my bitches, turned up in my shows, yeah, cause I'm right here with me. I'm a fifth of hand, getting fucked up with my twin. Got a backwood full of sop, and a bankroll full of beans. All that Twitter typing, bitches see me and ain't do nothing. Pop top with some biker shorts, I'm showing off my moose nut. I'm feeling good today, I'm outside with your bait. Got a brown skin nigga with dreads, and a black ass nigga with waves. He gon' drop that net, he love the way I sit. Black nails bitches press, so high, damn the red. I keep the pussy fresh, keep the shirt on wet. Who won't smoke, say what? Oh, get that off your chest. It's 7 p.m. Friday, it's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love free. How the fuck is that your man? If he right here with me.
Grand Rising Pine Nation. Guys, it's going to be 52 degrees today. Okay, that is warm here on the East Coast for the middle of February. Well, the end of February. I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. Guys, we're going to go over to a mom's house that we go over to every now and then. All right, and we're going to check her story out and see what she's talking about. Good morning, Shania, Kimberly, Scorpion Queen, Miss Aretha, Antoine, D. Nikki, Delicia, Erica, Brown Sugar, Cicely, Tasha D, Tasha Nicole, Kennedy J. Good morning, everybody. Everybody in the bushes getting ready for work. Good morning as well. Okay, guys, we're going to jump right into this conversation about a YouTube mom here on the YouTube streets, guys, okay? Hey, the Aries. Okay. Now, this is Miss Tiana J, and she said that, hold on, guys. I don't know what the top says because I can't see it. There was a gap between my videos because of this matter. I became paranoid and stressed about this situation. I kept it from YouTube because I knew how people like to be judge and jury, so I hesitated to post at this point. I don't care what anybody thinks. God spared my life, and he knew exactly what was best for me. P.S. Please be cautious when dating. All right, guys, let me put this overlay on, and we're going to get into Tiana J's story. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up, guys.
I thought about whether I was going to come up here and talk about this situation or not, or whether I should just leave it alone, but I can't because it's weighing on my heart too heavy. And I know it ain't nothing but the grace of God. I literally just came back from a doctor's appointment. And I found the news out at my doctor's appointment. I started putting two and two together, putting pieces together, and I'm like, nah, this can't be right. This can't be right. And once everything was confirmed, it was like I didn't know how to feel in that moment, and my heart just kept racing. My stomach was in knots. I had to hold back my tears because I didn't want the doctors asking me what was wrong. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. It's just so heartbreaking.
So, y'all, she's being a bit dramatic, but it is a serious situation. Good morning to everyone coming in their chat. Hello, Irena. Haven't seen you here before. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Mysterious. Hey, Bless All. Hey, Alexa.
It's so heartbreaking. I just thank God. I thank God that I was not a part of it.
It's Tiana J, 20. She's the youngest mom that we talk about here on YouTube. It wasn't Diamond, okay? Diamond thinks she's so young and fresh. Diamond, Tiana J is in her 20s, okay? You're 31 years old. Pipe it down, sis. Okay, let's get into the story, guys. She's going to run it. Now, guys, remember, she is a YouTuber. She's going to drag it out a little bit, okay? But let's listen up.
And that he removed me from the
27-year-old
situation
mom
before.
in Connecticut. She's from Connecticut. 27-year-old mom of one.
I was a victim. It's just so hard to talk about, y'all. It's not easy. Okay. So, I need to get this out. Just be with me, Lord. My heart is just beating so fast. So some of you guys, y'all been here for a while, and you guys know that I was dating different people last year and whatnot. And there was this one particular person that I was dating, and it's just crazy because it's like you think you know people. You think you know people, you have all these years with these people, and or time with people, and you think you know them, and you don't know them. You don't know. It don't matter how much time you spend with a person, you do not know them fully. And so, anyways, I was dating this one guy, not the person that I was just dating, not my ex, like not him.
So
We're not talking about him.
I have a couple of Tiana J videos and they do pretty well, but it kind of like it's like a slow running course, right? But the views are up there. Tiana J has, I'm not sure. I'm gonna check and see how many subscribers she has. I think it's like maybe 80K something, might be 100K, but it's above Jazz. She came on here after Jazz and she flew right past Jazz. But last year, if you guys that were here remember, we talked about Tiana, stop bringing these ninjas to your house. Stop bringing these no good ninjas to your house, okay? We told you about this. She was dating on Facebook Live, if you guys remember, not too long ago, maybe about a month ago. We went over her live from TikTok because she went live on TikTok. She was dating and she was talking about how the Facebook dating pool is trash. But let her go ahead and tell the story, guys. Welcome to the live. Hit the thumbs up for me.
Talking about the dude before him. And we were going out on dates and stuff. I met him through my sister. A lot of y'all know like the backstory on this situation already. And he seemed like a really genuine guy. We went to school together. I knew his brother. Me and his brother played in the band together. Really good people. Really good people. So to think. Really good people. And so he reached out to me last year around June, and asked me to go out with them for some lunch. I told him, hey, let's go, let's do it, whatever. We went. And then after that, it was just we had dates after that and so on and so on. And eventually this one particular day, I had invited him over to my house for game night. We had the game night, and it was a picture that was taken that I had posted on my Instagram story, and someone had DM'd me about the picture, but I didn't think nothing else of it or whatever. I just kind of brushed it off, went on about my business. No sooner than, I want to say, maybe 10 minutes later, he get a phone call, and he's on the phone basically arguing with somebody. I didn't know who it was until he told me to take the phone. The person wanted to speak to me. So I'm like, who is this? And he like, my girlfriend. And I'm like, your girlfriend? Like, you didn't tell me you had a girlfriend. Me being naive back into the dating pool and stuff, I never thought to ask him about a girlfriend because of the way he was treating me. Like he was bringing me out on dates and stuff, bringing me outside and stuff like that. So it never dawned on me to even ask him if he was even involved with somebody, right? So I get on the phone with her and I'm talking to her. She, you know, is going crazy on me, calling me all types of this and that and the third, calling me out my name and stuff, whatever. I took it to the chin, been called worse. And that was that. He got off the phone with her. He had a few words with her, whatever. Got off the phone with her and he apologized to me. He was like, I'm sorry for getting you in the middle of all of this. And he proceeded to say, oh, she's just jealous because of X, Y, and Z. If this is your girlfriend, of course she's going to be jealous that you're with a whole nother female. Like, that's not okay. So he was like, I'm sick of her. And like, just give me the whole rundown about this girl. Like, we're not even really together. We just roommates, such and such and such, or whatever. And at that point, we just called it a night. We just called it a night, right? So I want to say a few days went by and I had reached out to him and I told him, I said, I really didn't like how, things had went down that night or whatever. And he was basically explaining to me, like, he was sorry, that he had even got me into the situation to begin with. Furthermore, the girl had ended up going to follow me over on Instagram and basically like stalking my profile. Ended up blocking her. I ended up blocking him because I was just like, this is not what, I'm into. I'm not into nothing like that. Never heard from him again. I want to say last week, sometime he crossed my mind for some reason and I didn't know why. And so I just reached out because mind you, like I said, I had met him through my sister, but we had also went to school together, but we didn't know. I knew his brother more than I knew of him. And so I had reached out to him. I said, hey, you crossed my mind. I said, I hope all is well, just checking in on you or whatever. I never got a response. And I didn't care whether I had got a response or not. I just, wanted to let him know, like, hey, I was thinking about you. Hope everything's well. So the other day, I had happened to scroll on Facebook and I had seen a story and it caught my attention for a second, but I kind of just blew it off. So I was like, whatever. So I get on Facebook today at my doctor's appointment and I see this girl and I see this baby and I'm like, who is this? I said, why does that name sound familiar? I said, and why does this town like is ringing bells in my ear? So I start piecing stuff together. Mind you, I had the girl blocked on Instagram. So I went to go look at her name that was blocked on my Instagram. And I looked at her picture and was trying to compare it to the picture that I seen on Facebook and to the picture on her profile. And I'm like, it kind of give the same person, but I'm not sure. So I zoomed into the picture and I'm like, I see the nose piercing. I said, this gotta be the same girl. Y'all, this man unalived this girl. He stabbed her, I don't know how many times, but he unalived her. And he unalived her. And his son was there at the time. And he unalived him too. And his son was only 2 years old. And when I tell y'all, it ain't nothing but the grace of God that my intuition at that time to just leave him alone, I'm glad I did, because that could have easily been me. It could have easily been my son. And when I tell you, like, God is so good, I have to stop playing with God. Like, I have to stop playing with him, because when I tell y'all, he always have my back. He always have my back. And I let this man into my home, not knowing, like, this dude would do something so fucking heinous. You know what I'm saying? Like, God has kept me covered, my son covered. And all I could think about is,
So, guys, this is a real story. It is sick. It is crazy. And that's why I went back to that point. I circled back to stop letting these dudes in your house. I'm not saying it has anything to do with you. Okay. She says she knew the guy from school. I guess she thought she knew him long enough. She hadn't heard anything about, him being violent with the women or anything. But I'm glad that her and her son are okay, all right? This is crazy, y'all. This happened in West Haven, Connecticut. It says a judge on Tuesday said the allegations against a New Haven man accused of fatally taking a knife to his young son and 19-year-old in a local apartment over the weekend. All right. It says Javon Tyrese Fletcher, 26, was charged with 2 counts of you know what, 2 counts with special circumstances, and 1 count of risk of injury. West Haven Police Sergeant Scott Allard, hold on, y'all, said he was released from the hospital Tuesday morning before appearing via video for his arraignment in State Superior Court in Milford, where Judge Auden C. Grogans ordered him to be held in lieu of a $3 million bond. Assistant State's Attorney Allison Cass and Deputy Assistant Public Defender Marina Siegel agreed that Fletcher's bond should remain at $3 million. The judge ordered all reports in the case to be sealed until Fletcher's next court date on March 13th. The judge also ordered Fletcher not to have any contact with the victim's family or potential witnesses. A bail commissioner said Fletcher had a breach of peace conviction from last February involving a different victim. So he had a pattern of violent behavior. Okay. All right. And it says he received a 6-month suspended sentence. In that case, Fletcher worked part-time with the ground crew for a Velo Airlines, Siegel said in court Tuesday. Fletcher was hired on June 2024 as a part-time ramp crew member at Tweed, New Haven Airport. A Velo Airlines communications manager, Courtney Goff, said Tuesday in an email Fletcher has not worked with the airline since early February and is not on the schedule as of Tuesday. Police found 19-year-old, this is his baby mama, and his own son. Bruh unalived his own son, y'all. Isn't it sad, Mrs. Simmons? Police found 19-year-old. Wait a minute. This is another thing. I think he's 26? And the baby is 2.5 years old. So he was 24, dating a 18-year-old? 23. All right, look, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. In my world, that's not really a big deal to me. But in today's world, let me put it this way. When I was 18, I was dating 23-year-olds, okay? Go ahead and pass out over it, okay? Now, whatever. But back in the day, that was not a big deal. I'm here to tell you. I know it's shocking news, breaking news to the world. Back in the day, a 5-year age gap didn't mean anything. In today's time, okay, they ready to drag you for it. But it's still sad either way. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish reading it. Police found 19-year-old Haley Miller and a 2.5-year-old boy unalived after receiving reports of screaming and yelling coming from the Meloy Road apartment at around 8:50 p.m. Saturday, according to Allard. Police have identified the boy, but say he was Fletcher's child. His own child. This is crazy. And then he has more than one report of violence. Callers further reported that a man had jumped through a second-floor glass window. That was him. landing on the walkway that leads to the apartment, Allard said. Officers responded and found the man injured. He was taken to an area hospital for treatment. Okay. Miller's cousin, Nicolette Neely, described the mother as incredibly kind and incredibly thoughtful. Neely said she was very close with Miller, and Miller had started the process of applying to nursing school. So the girl had plans to get a life for herself, okay? So, let me see. Yeah, he was probably like 22 or 20 then. So I guess it was like a 5-year age gap. Because if she's 19 now, yeah, it was probably a 5 or 6-year age gap. Miller was the mother of a young boy named Jackson who was not present when the attack occurred. So she had 2 kids, y'all. She had an older kid. So her older son is okay. They say her son was her world and her life. Neely said Miller's mother, Rebecca Malerba, and her 2 older brothers, Vincent and Evan Malerba, are now caring for Jackson. Very sad. All right, let her continue the story, guys, okay?
That baby. The mother is on Facebook weeping and crying about how he unalived her child. And it's just so sickening. It's so sickening. And they said that he unalived her, he unalived the child, and then took it upon himself to jump out a 2-story window to try to run. And I just don't know how people can be so cruel to a baby. That girl was only 19 years old. I don't know what happened. I feel like he had to snap. He crashed out something, but my thing is like you unalived the girl and then you unalived your own child at that. Like,
so guys, it looks like they say the family started a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for Miller's funeral services and to help raise Jackson. Neely said they have a goal of raising enough money for his education. The West Haven Police Department, I'm reading this from the New Haven Register, guys, okay? The West Haven Police Department's Detective Division, in coordination with the Milford State's Attorney's Office and the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, are continuing to investigate the incident.
As a child of her own, the child of hers wasn't there at the time, but I believe that if her child was there, he would have unalived him as well.
Yes, he is still alive. He jumped out the window and injured himself, and the police got him. I'm going to show you guys. She's going to show a picture of him and the girl at the end, but I'm going to pull up a picture so you guys can see how crazy he looked.
I don't know what happened, but all I can think back is to when he was here at my house and he kept telling me how annoying and how he wanted to get out, how he wanted to move and this, that, and the third. But he also would tell me
the story so far is that he unalived the girl and his own child, his own 2.5-year-old son. He unalived the girl and the girl is only 19 years old. Why is my mouse doing this? Hey, T Loving. Hey, Joycelyn. Hey, Benita. Yeah, there are news articles. That's what I'm reading from, guys. I was just reading from, what was this called? The New Haven Register. Yeah, I was just reading this article from the New Haven Register. I'm going to show you guys a picture, and then you guys can just go ahead and look it up when you're ready. Okay? All right, let's continue. Why is this mouse doing this? All right, I'm sorry.
How him and his baby mother didn't get along. And I don't know if that was like a jab at her. Like, if I take his life, then you don't have him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just hurt, just to hurt. And it's so sad because it's like his brother is on Facebook grieving the loss of his nephew right now. And it's like, how do you even be there for the family? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't believe oh my God, I don't know, y'all. Like, my emotions is everywhere. Um, I just can't believe he did such a thing. When I tell you, like, I never got that type of vibe from him ever, ever. Yes, he was caught. They said that he was injured when he jumped out the window, so he wasn't able to get away.
Okay, so that's weird, Gianna. Maybe they don't have the all the facts together yet because it says that it was his own son. So maybe they don't have the right. Maybe they're saying he raised him as his son. I'm not sure yet, but that's the information that I have so far. If we get any updates, I'll let you guys know.
I don't even want to get into the details of the stabbing because the mother already put a whole bunch of.
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, the police said that it was his son. So, but people hear different versions of the story. So far, the version that I'm seeing in the papers, as I said to you guys in the New Haven Register, they said that that was his son. Tiana's saying that it was his son and that the girl is the baby mother. Tina O says, I hope this opens Tiana's eyes on dating and her overall view of life. Well, she was out here paying for ninjas to go to the movies. First of all, I don't know. Look, y'all got to stop with this. Look, let me explain something to y'all. Let's mix a little bit of old school with a little bit of new school. That's the way you need to do it. Take the stuff from the old school that still makes sense and still applies. But don't you dare pay to go on a date with the new ninja. The only person you should be paying for a date is if it's you and your man and y'all have been together for some time. If you are courting a man, if you're dating a man and he is not your man, y'all have no commitment to each other, it is no reason for you to be coming out your pocket for anything. She talking about she gave him gas money and she did this. If I get to give your ass gas money, we're not going no damn where. Okay? Now, I don't know if that's this guy, but I'm just saying she just had the whole dating game messed up. But once again, besides all that, I am glad that she and her son are safe because her and the son are safe because this is crazy. Hey, India. This is crazy, guys. And it could have happened to anyone, but she did say that he told her that the girl was getting on his nerves and they had some problem. So I don't know. Oh, I see what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You're saying like there was a girlfriend. I got you. Yes, it was a white girl. And the mother of the child he killed, oh, I didn't mean to say that word. It unalived is a black woman. Okay. So why are they showing a picture of that girl then? Because that's very confusing too. But hold on, y'all. Let me let her finish and then we can look at the picture because she's about to show it.
What she was able to see out on social media. My heart is so heavy. That baby did not deserve that. And neither did that girl. She didn't deserve that. And, she might have said whatever she said, but nobody deserved to go out like that. Nobody deserves to go out like that at all. Yes, it was in West Haven, Connecticut. This happened Saturday morning. A Saturday night. Saturday night. It happened Saturday night. Nobody's gonna say his name was Javon Fletcher.
Look at this mugshot, y'all. Look at this. Who is dating somebody that look like this? I don't know if he just looks like that because he injured himself trying to escape from the jump off the thing. This ninja look crazy. He looked like he is a meth head or something. Y'all, he looks rough as I don't know what. Lips all dried up. What is going on, y'all? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, y'all. He looks crazy. Now, y'all see he got scratches. This is scratches. So this must be some of the injuries he sustained. Little scratch right here. He looks like his hair looks weird. I don't know what's going on with his hair. Did they give him any water? Okay, he looking real dry by the mouth. He looks crazy. He looked like they woke him up from a sleep. Right. What is going on, Tina? Oh, So wait a minute. Then she gonna show a picture of the girl. That's a little thing of what he got charged with. So it say Fletcher is charged with 2 counts of unaliving, 53A/54A, 2 counts of unaliving with special circumstance, 53A-54B, and risk of injury, held on a $3 million bond. The suspect in the double unaliving at 430 Malloy Road was released from the hospital early this morning and is to be arraigned at Milford Superior Court. Crazy, y'all. All right, let me let y'all see this part. This was the little boy, so freaking cute. So I don't really understand what y'all are telling me. So I was under the impression that this was the girl. Why would they be showing a picture of a girl if it's not her? I thought they were showing a picture of the girl. So I don't know, guys. I was under the impression that this is the girl that he unalived. Now, this apparently is not the same baby, so I don't know if that's Jackson. Okay. Now, he was looking so rough, y'all. All right. So rough. But yeah, this is crazy. Hold on, let's go back. Let's see the picture again.
Fletcher.
A mess. A hot SSA mess, y'all. Okay, I see what you're saying. So, but the girl is not the baby mother. That is weird. So they were at his place or her place. The story is very confusing. This is Tiana J. She's, I think, 27 or 28-year-old mom that we talk about here in the mommy sector. I'm gonna say I don't do reactions often on her. y'all a mess. But Tiana J was dating this guy. All right. So for those of you just coming in, I'm gonna give you a little a brief, a little overview here. Tiana J, 27 to 28-year-old mom of 1 in Connecticut, single mom that we talk about here in the mommy sector. Tiana was dating this guy last year because we're only in February of this year. So Tiana dated about, I'm going to say maybe 3 or 4 guys last year. This guy she knew from high school. All right. She thought he was okay. She didn't keep dealing with him, but she never got a bad vibe. Long story short, he ended up unaliving some ex-girlfriend or some girlfriend of his and his own son. Why would you the boy was only 2.5 years old. His own son. He looks crazy as hell. He looks like a psychotic MFer. Okay? All right? He is charged in a double homicide. Okay? The girl and him, and the little boy. Okay? This happened in West Haven, Connecticut. I was reading from the New Haven Register. All right. The family has started a GoFundMe campaign to raise money for the services. Hold on, y'all. What the hell? All right. Guys, they have raised $24,000 so far. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to pull up the GoFundMe. All right, y'all. Hold on. Pulling up the GoFundMe. So she had a son. All right. So I think I get what you guys are telling me now. So she had a son. Once again, we're talking about Tiana J. She is a mom here that we talk about not that often here on. All right, look at this, guys. That is Haley. That is the girl that was unalived. She was only 19 years old. She had a son named Jackson. Jackson was not there. His son was there. Okay? So Haley had a son. That's her son, Jackson. And then his son was there and he unalived his own son. How sick do you have to be? Right, Jackson wasn't there. 24,695 raised. They're trying to raise 50K. Okay, so we have a lot of donations. 49% of it has been raised, and this is a tragedy here. The part that brings the mommy sector into it is that Tiana J was dating this guy just last year. Tiana J didn't just meet this guy though. She knew him from school. So she thought, that he was a decent dude. She thought he was cool enough to bring around her son. Tiana J had 3 different guys around her son last year. And that's the part where everybody was in the comments saying, Tiana, stop allowing these men up in your house around your son. You don't know them like that. You know how it is, guys. You could know somebody for 10 years and you never know them. Scorpion Queen says, unfortunately, this is very common these days that people are doing this to their own kids. That got to be a demon. That has to be a real, there's a demon going on out here. All right. People are unaliving people because they don't like the way they looked at them, because they have a problem with them. Do you understand how many problems you're going to have in life? Do you understand how many people you're going to come across that you don't like? How people are going to get on your nerves? Now your entire life is ruined. He's going to be under the dirt, under the jail. Okay? Right. This is crazy, guys. She said it was Saturday, but I don't know what day she recorded that video because her videos are super spacey. It says 2:15. So this was about 9 days ago. It says it is with incredible. I'm gonna read what it says on the GoFundMe. It is with incredibly heavy hearts that on 2/15 we discovered our Haley Miller tragically lost her life at the age of 19, leaving her family and toddler behind far too soon. Haley, a hardworking mother, always looking to further her education/career, she was dedicated to giving her son the best life possible, a life filled with love and care. Haley's bright spirit, kindness, and unwavering love for her child touched everyone who knew her. To honor her memory and come together to support her boy, who now faces life without the woman who meant everything to him. We ask for your help during this tragic time. We want to help her family, cover her funeral expenses, and provide any future stability for her baby boy that we can. Your donation, no matter the size, will make a meaningful impact in this devastatingly unexpected time of grief. We thank you for keeping Haley, her son, and family in your thoughts and prayers. Sincerely, Haley's loved ones, guys. Very sad and very tragic. Okay? So yeah, I wanted to come here and bring you guys this story during this live, guys. Okay, but I've got to go. I have to go to work. All right. So if you just came in, you can go ahead and roll it back, catch the replay. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.